Okay, we're going to talk about connections, telephone connections with wires inside the central office and other locations inside. Previously, before this method came about, everything was hand wrapped. Skin the insulation off the outside of the wire, hand wrap it around the binding post where you're going to make the connection, and then break them off and clean them up and solder them so you'd have perfect connections that would carry the electrical continuity. Somewhere in the 1970s, they came out with what was called gun wrapped connections. And with this, I'm going to demonstrate. I have a insulation skinning tool that would take two different kinds of sizes of wire, 24 or 26 gauge. And I've got a piece of copper inside wire. What this tool does, it allows you to strip every time the length of the wire to be rotated onto a pin for connection. This is a gun wrap tool, and they made these single wrap or single like a screwdriver, but then they came out with this handheld tool which twists a cylinder inside there. So if I put this wire in the top, and push it all the way in, then I would push this onto, there's a center hole there, I would push it onto that center bar called gun wrap bar, four-sided, and I'd pull the trigger like this, and it would spin this very tightly onto that binding post. Enough so that you did not need to solder any of the connections. 10 revolutions wrapped tightly on the peg, on the connector, would give you a perfect connection every time. Now we're going to make a gun wrap connection on this piece of equipment. I'm going to slide that onto the pin, and then I'm going to pull the pin like that, and you can see in there the connection has been made. I'll do it once more on the green wire. If you're doing this every day, it's very easy. So here's another connection with a green wire. I can't get it on the post. Okay, there we go. You ready? Perfect connection every time. Saved a lot of manpower, and it made good connections, guaranteed.